China and Pakistan have just added a new player into the CPEC game, Afghanistan. In a geopolitical move with far reaching consequences, the China Pakistan Economic Corridor is set to be expanded to Afghanistan, with the foreign ministers of the three countries agreeing on it as part of broader efforts to boost trilateral cooperation. What looks like a simple infrastructure expansion could be something far more dangerous, a geopolitical trap unfolding right at India's doorstep. The announcement on expansion of CPEC was made following a meeting among Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, his Pakistan counterpart Ishaq Dar, and Afghanistan's acting Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi in Beijing. Why? China wants a stable western route and Pakistan wants a regional leverage. But what about India? India sees a red flag, especially with routes skirting close to Kashmir. Let's first discuss what is CPEC. The China Pakistan Economic Corridor is a flagship project under China's Belt and Road Initiative launched in 2015. It aims to connect China's Xinjiang province to Pakistan's Gwadar port through a network of roads, railways, and energy projects, facilitating trade and economic integration between the two countries. The project has been touted as a means to boost Pakistan's economic and province China with direct access to the Arabian Sea. The original $46 billion infrastructure project has now ballooned to over $62 billion in investments. What does CP's entry into Afghanistan mean? Afghanistan is broke and isolated, but its location is priceless. It links Central Asia, South Asia, and the Middle East. China sees this as an opportunity to bring Afghanistan under its spear, using infrastructure as the bait. The CPEC extension into Afghanistan involves connecting Pakistani infrastructure to Afghan roads, railways, and mineral rich provinces, potentially linking the entire region to China's Western logistics and trade networks. This move could include expanding the ML1 railway line to connect with Afghan freight corridors, building highways through Torkham and Spin Boldak crossing points. Chinese access to Afghanistan's vast lithium and rare earth resources, energy pipelines connecting Iran and Central Asia through Afghan territory, potential military logistics disguised as trade infrastructure. India's concern around CPEC. What are those? India has been severely critical of the CPEC as it passes through Pakistan occupied Kashmir, which India considers as part of its territory. New Delhi views the project as a violation of its sovereignty and territorial integrity. India perceives CPEC as a part of China's strategy to encircle India through infrastructure and military partnerships with neighboring countries, thereby increasing China's influence in South Asia. Beijing's infrastructural and military plans with Pakistan and Bangladesh as a clear indication of its strategy. The development of infrastructure in POK and Balochistan under CPEC raises security concerns for India, as it could facilitate greater military mobility for Pakistan and China in the region. India fears that CPEC could undermine its own regional connectivity projects, such as the Chabar port in Iran, by providing alternative trade routes that bypass India. The Taliban regime, which once harbored Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba fighters, may once again serve as a launchpad for anti-India activities. With Chinese funds and Pakistani intelligence support, this triangle could fund, train, and export terrorism into Indian territory. The real question: why now? China's western provinces need access. Pakistan is desperate for regional relevance, and Afghanistan is a pawn. With US influence waning, this triangle could shift the balance in the subcontinent. The expansion of CPC into Afghanistan represents a strategic challenge for India, as it could alter the regional balance of power and affect India's security and economic interests. India may need to reassess its regional strategies and strengthen its diplomatic engagements to safeguard its interests and maintain its influence in South Asia. CPEC was once between two players. Now it's becoming a triangle of power. Is India prepared to respond to this growing pressure? This world is watching. Thank you for listening to us.